Hello everyone. Hi. So, some accidental and unplanned live stream today. I got my hands on this box and decided why do not open that on live while we can spend some time on chatting about new Macs and so on. Okay, quite a lot of guys around. Oh, labs vakars. We have some guy from Russian-speaking countries. Dobry večer. Few Latvian guys. Labvakar. Yeah, and all of the rest. But we will stick with English. But feel free to, if you would like to write some question, feel free to write in Russian if that's more common for you. I can read and answer. Okay, let's. I will start with my package opening, and then we'll see if we will have questions about topic about Apple new silicon and new Macs and so on. I have no experience with them yet, just received my device, and I'm just curious on the weekend to do some tests to see real life experience how they work. Yeah, people are coming into the chat. Dobry večer, hello to everyone. Labvakar. So, I will try to switch cameras. Just in case you are interested what is in box, basically that laptop should be the same like current Intel laptops. Should know different. We will see if there is something different, but as I know that there is nothing. Nice to unbox Apple products. You don't need knife. Let's open that box. Yeah, and that is MacBook Pro. I decided to go with MacBook Pro. Just to have a little bit more power than Air. And again, no need for knife. So, can you hear me well? I will make it a little bit louder. Is it okay now? Okay, it is on left speaker only. Let's check what we have in preferences. On stream that should be fine. Hard to say. Okay, I see that at least few of you hear me okay. I will not try to change microphone on the fly to do not broke for those for whom it is working already. Okay, let's move forward with this. See, no audio should be back. Yeah, no audio should be back, and I will do not touch microphone anymore. Okay, so what do we have in box? Of course we have our laptop, USB-C cable, and charger. Just standard USB cable and standard USB-C charger, and basically that is about the same what we had for 16-inch MacBook Pro, but this one have a little bit less power. I don't know exact numbers, actually doesn't matter. Should be powerful enough to charge that MacBook. That's it. Interesting, what color stickers do we have here? Yeah, we have Pro stickers. Dark color. Basically, nothing interesting in the box. And here it is. Looks exactly the same like Intel laptop, of course. I got dark color MacBook because who buys silver color? Dark is for Pro, right? And let's open this. Oh, nice. I love how when you get Apple products you can always just use it. No need to charge and so on. You have at least some power in the battery. Okay, I will set up it really fast as well, just to see it working. And I am in Latvia, for those who don't know. Wow, it's really fast. Wi-Fi. Guess what Wi-Fi do I have? It's Skynet here. Okay, probably I should. Probably you are not interested to see my Wi-Fi password, right? Let's switch to this view. Or even this. Yeah, now I am big. Okay. Do I know my Wi-Fi password? We'll see. Seems that not. Try one more time. No? No? Okay. It was already connected, but didn't show me that it is connected. So I am switching migration, but I will add my sign in my Apple ID. Okay. Still I remember password. Yeah, seems that yes. And I have to approve that I like to log in on this machine. Got my code. Nice, I'm in. yeah, of course, I read agreement and agree on it. One more password, of course. One more password. It feels so tiny after 16-inch MacBook Pro. I have to say that but not informative. I clicked continue, but nothing happened. No, we are setting it iCloud account, and we will be ready to go. So I have my 16-inch next to 13-inch, and size difference is quite significant. This one feels tiny. This one is huge. I never really like typing on 16-inch because I don't like that this rest place is too big for me. I do not like that because I usually wear some watch and something else, and with 13-inch it's comfortable. All my, I don't know, watch and all the other things are here, and I can type freely. Yeah, something going wrong with with microphone. I hope that seems that microphone is working now, but seems that somewhere in the middle it was dropped out. Now it is back. Should be. Yeah, 16-inch next to check microphone. Do you hear me now? Okay. Great. I should keep my eye on that microphone if it will decide to die again. So I will try to do that. So here we have 16-inch and 13-inch next to each other, and the size difference is huge. I like to type on 13-inch because keyboard is exactly the same size, but this area is smaller and nicer on 13-inch, and I do not like how typing happens here because this place feels too big, and I always worry that I will scratch with my watch laptop. So, and if we will close it, check this size difference. I'm planning to travel again in the March, and this is way better and much lighter than this one. It's kind of nice to work on big screen when you are working on it, but usually when I am working from home, I'm working from that huge 49-inch screen, and that actually doesn't matter how small this screen is, but when you carry it around, difference is big. Okay, let's finish our configuration. Yes, I would like to share data, screen time, okay, whatever. No, I do not like to enable Siri. She didn't understand me anyways. And yes, of course, we will encrypt Touch ID. Okay, while I tapping Touch ID, I will take a look on chat. What do we have here? Yeah, I see that part of you agreed that 16-inch is way too big to carry around. 16 inch is good. What is good in 16 inch? If you getting a base model of 16 inch, you will get already 16 gigabytes of RAM. You will get good good processor and so on. Basically, usually 16, and back in time when we had 15-inch laptops, then big laptop base model was the best performance per money. And to get something good in small MacBook Pro, you have to upgrade. And I upgraded this machine. I got 512 gigabytes of SSD because 256 is okay. You can live with that, but it's way more comfortable if you have at least 512 gigabytes in SSD, because when you are starting to install multiple Xcode versions during beta period, then it feels much better with bigger SSD. And yeah, also I'm using that for video editing. So very interesting. What I would like to do, I would like to see how, again I should sign in. Oh nice, my top camera is actually iPhone, and I'm getting notifications here even with do not disturb settings. It doesn't work so good as we would like to. One more password. And when you're getting new Mac, I always recommend, and what I am trying to do, I always trying to get as much as RAM as possible as I can afford. Of course, there is no reason to get, I don't know, 64 gigabytes of RAM for iOS development, but 16 gigabytes, I guess that is minimum what we currently need, because you will feel bottleneck in RAM amounts. The first one, bottleneck, will be RAM, what I see, because I have, for example, 13-inch MacBook Air, and I use that for programming, and actually that is possible to build apps and so on that Mac, but 4 gigabytes of RAM, it is it is not enough. You can't run anything. You can't run anything in parallel on that. Okay, and I'm very interested to see if I can find how we can find iOS applications here. Ah, nice. Apnea. Let's try to search for Apnea Trainer. Will I find iOS application as well? How that works? And I would like to see popularity. I do not see iOS applications here currently. Ah, here it is. Here I can select iPhone and iPad apps, and I was really this one is my application, and I'm interested to see how it will look on iPad. That's me. Can you see it from top? Badly. I will change camera. I'm really interested how this will look. Here is my application that is iOS only, and I'm really interested to see how that will work on the Mac. I will go and install that right now and we'll see if that will fail miserably or that will somehow work on Mac. Open. That really works. Nice. Guess I'm a Mac developer right now. And scroll also works. Basically, looks that everything is working. I would like to see bigger screen, but probably that is configurable. Nice, nice. This is main reason why I didn't want to wait for next version of MacBooks with Apple Silicon, because I wanted to test as soon as possible this possibility to run iOS applications, and that works beautifully. Actually, application looks about the same like if I run it from Xcode in simulator. Basically, yeah, that is exactly the same. Yep, looks the same. Looks the same. Interesting. I will play with this around more, and I am curious if I will be able to run some of apps what I am using daily, iPad apps and as well, and that's really interesting to see how that will go. Okay. Yeah, Adobe. All the details, for example, I will try to check what you asked, and I'm interested to see as well processor temperature while using Xcode, speed for compilation, 16-inch versus 13-inch. But I will not do that right now on live stream, because that will be very long and I don't know, maybe not so interesting live stream. I will do that offline on the weekend. I'm planning to do that on the weekend. We'll see how that will go, and then on next week I will release video for tests with 13-inch versus 16-inch and versus this Hackintosh as well. And most likely this 13-inch MacBook Pro will be fastest one for Xcode and for development tasks. For video editing, maybe, just maybe, that big boy Hackintosh will be faster, because I have dedicated GPU there. I have Radeon RX 5700 XT, yeah, something like that, in that machine, and probably that will be a little bit faster for video rendering, but we'll see. I am using Final Cut Pro for video editing, and probably Apple is doing some magic here as well. I'm interested to see that. Yeah, Dennis is writing, so Apple just took simulator outside the Xcode. It looks exactly like that. It looks like we have simulator outside the Xcode, and applications running in the simulator. Okay, what else we have? What interesting questions do we have in the stream to discuss? Yeah, question how it works when it's connected to external screen. I will do that, but not right now in the live stream, just to do not break stream, because I am keeping my eye on. I'm streaming from Hackintosh and keeping my eye on stream on the big screen, just to see if microphone will decide to die again. But yeah, what I see limitations on this 13-inch MacBook Pro, it is only one external monitor support. There are two ports. On the side we have two Thunderbolt ports, but Apple supports only one external monitor. On 16-inch we have two ports on each side, but interesting, I would like to check right now really fast. how it looks, because on 16-inch actually we have all four ports, but on one... let's check this one. Thunderbolt. So we have two Thunderbolt ports, physical Thunderbolt ports. Actually, there are four ports, four connectors, but we have two Thunderbolt interfaces. So basically, we don't. We have Thunderbolt bus 0 and 1, and basically you split the power channel of Thunderbolt in here. And on 13-inch, how it looks? Do we have one or two Thunderbolt buses? Ah, nice. Actually, it is so that we have the same. Here is two Thunderbolt buses on both machines, but 16-inch have 4 ports and 13-inch have 2 ports. But basically, if you will split those ports using hubs, data channels are the same on both machines. Yeah, that actually is good news. Only bad thing that we can't connect 2 monitors to this machine. And in my situation, it is not blocker, but kind of sad. Hi Fidalgo. Yeah, I don't know, I have some problems with microphone, only one channel, and I will stick with that because before a microphone died and didn't sound at all. And that kind of limitation, only one monitor. I will check how all the applications that I am using in day-to-day work are working, but I do not expect any blockers for iOS developers. For iOS developers, this is go-to machine because Xcode definitely will work faster, like on Intel computers, and if you are looking to buy a new machine, this is only a logical choice. If you are working in software development but doing something else, so details matter really. There could be some programs and something that is not working for you. On beginning Docker wasn't working, if I remember correctly, but I'm not using that, so I do not care, and probably it is already fixed. Okay, so what else do we have? Any questions here in the chat? Yeah, I will connect my Mac Mini to... I will connect not Mac Mini, but I will connect this MacBook to my 49-inch monitor and we'll see how that works, but I do not expect any problems there. I hope that we will see someday soon cheaper version, kind of budget version for Apple monitors. That 6K HDR monitor is nice, but price is not nice at all. I'm not ready to spend so much money on monitor. I hope that we will see someday soon some 5K 27-inch monitor from Apple. That could be great. Then I will happily upgrade from my current monitor because I'm a little bit annoyed from vertical resolution. On 49-inch it's nice monitor. I like horizontal space, but vertically it's not the best one. Yeah, question about Mac Mini in the chat. Yes, Mac Mini, M1 Mac Mini supports 6K resolution. Yes, we have 16-inch on the left. That's right. Yeah, I see in the chat that someone will wait for the next generation of the Apple Silicon, and that is really smart move. I'm just rushing to be kind of early adopter and would like to have my hands as soon as possible on this device. And yeah, main reason was, I don't know, just to have option to launch my applications and see how those works. I have one older application, and I saw in iTunes Connect in interface where you see your applications. I saw that one application have problems running on Apple Silicon, but that application is really old already, and I don't know, I should update it or remove from the store. And if I will update it, I would like to check how it works on the Mac. Yeah, there is a question about Premiere Pro, which is better, PC or M1 laptops. I saw tests online on YouTube that Premiere is not running smoothly yet on M1 chips. And yeah, of course, if you are Adobe Premiere user, so stick with Intel for now, but most likely soonish Premiere will release update which will make it running on M1 processors smoothly and everything will be fine. Yeah, I totally agree with those who suggest to wait for M2 chip. Of course, if you don't need MacBook right now, if you still have this 16-inch MacBook Pro, that's a great machine. It still works fine. There is no need to upgrade. You can work on that machine for, I don't know, several years ahead. If you are buying new machine today, I will check if it is possible for you to get M1 chip, and if it is, so that is good choice. Yes, yes, this laptop is our new M1 laptop. I expect that we will see soonish from the Apple M1X or M1S or something like that, because most likely we will have more power in 16-inch laptops. The same chip will be not used, of course, in the 16-inch laptops, and that will be upgraded soon, someday soon in the next year. So for those who would like to get 16-inch MacBook, so just wait a little bit more and you will get it. But I really like that this size difference. I hope that this COVID situation will not become worse than it is already, and I'm planning to travel again in the March, and after that in summer for about a month. So I will be happy to use this machine. Yeah, I guess that those who are writing in chat that you have 2018 MacBook Pro 15-inch, that is totally fine machine. There is no need to rush to just get a new and shiny toy, and it will work for a few years, no problems. This is just new and shiny toy, and yes, there is way more battery power and way more computing power, but honestly, for iOS development, we don't need so much power, and with current travel situation, battery is not a problem at all, so no need to upgrade right now. And waiting for second generation always is smart move. Yes, and new M1 laptops have only 2 ports, and that is kind of sad, and I would like if those ports would be at least in different sides, then I could choose in which side I would like to plug in charger, but not in this model. Do not forget that current 13-inch MacBook Pro is replacement for cheapest 13-inch MacBook Pro. most likely we will see 13-inch MacBook Pro with more ports and more powerful processor as well. So if you like smaller one but ready to wait, just wait a little bit and you will have more powerful options. Greetings for Germany. Yeah, hi Lazi. Merry Christmas for you as well in advance. Oh, since 2013 you haven't in Macs ecosystem. I highly suggest Macs are good again, not bad. From 2015 until 16-inch MacBook Pro we had in this broken keyboard saga, but now everything is good again. Yes, about Brave package management, of course, I also had problems, but I think hopefully that everything will be fine. About 49 inches in resolution, I will let you know as soon as I will record next video, and I just do not like to break stream right now. M1 or 16-inch MacBook Pro? Wow, that's a hard question. I already did my choice. I had 16-inch MacBook Pro, but 16-inch MacBook Pro, it is nice machine when you use it like a laptop. It is a little bit too big for me, but otherwise it is nice. But as soon as you start to connect external monitors, it is not so good anymore. I had to send to repair my 16-inch MacBook Pro twice, and on the 16-inch MacBook Pro I have twice replaced mainboard. That is not normal. And of course you never get answer from the repair center what was exact reason for this repair, but I assume that is overheating. Yeah, about hot we will sort out. Yeah, question about will it make universal app for iPhone, iPad? Close asking, is it possible to make universal app for all the devices? Yes. If you just will build iOS application, it will run smoothly on M1 Mac as well. Where are you from? Asking Dawood. I'm from Latvia. Latvia, that is next to Finland, Sweden, Russia, next next to Baltic Sea. Yeah, good question. Why not Mac Mini? Because Mac Mini is just a little bit more powerful, and I already have one desktop, that Hackintosh, and I need laptop just to be able to move around and work from different places. Boy, I like how small and light it is. Yeah, and I need laptop anyways, so I just do not see to get me one more desktop computer. This Hackintosh will stay here. We'll see. Probably I will switch software development tasks to this machine, because I assume that it will be faster anyways. But Hackintosh is handy, and desktops are handy because I can add a lot of cheap hard drives there for multimedia files, for video editing and so on. There are plenty of ports. I can connect cameras, multiple cameras and so on. It works better for streams. I can connect a lot of monitors to that Hackintosh. So I assume that I will keep that Hackintosh and I will run it regularly, or at least for Windows games. That is dual boot machine. So I do not need one more desktop computer, therefore laptop for me. Yeah, there is comment about from Jordan about 16-inch fans. They are really going all the time non-stop. When I had external monitor, this 49-inch and that 4K monitor connected, even with external video card. Fans was working. Without external video cards, fans was loud all the time. Can I develop universal app on 16-inch? You can develop universal app on 16-inch, and currently situation is so I have my own applications in the App Store, and those applications was developed even before this laptop M1 chip was released, and they are working just fine. Apple basically launching on M1 chip powered laptops, Apple just launching something like simulator, and applications are working in simulator. To develop such kind of application, you can use Intel processor and you will be fine. What else questions do we have here? Are you tattoo artist as well? No, I am tattoo artist client. Here is very good tattoo artist in Latvia. If you will decide to go to get tattoo here, I can give you contacts. But I barely can draw. I can't draw, and of course I'm not tattoo artist. Yeah. Will the iPhone simulator be great? No, it's fine. Oh, Jose, hi. Jose from Guatemala. It's really interesting how we can connect across the world using all the social tools. I really like and enjoy that. Can it run Docker? I don't know about Docker situation right now, sorry, but I know that there was problems with Docker running on the beginning when this M1 chip was just launched. Is it fixed and solved already or not yet? Don't know. Yeah, question about switching in next year to 14-inch. If 14-inch will be released, I would love to have it. Because 14-inch, if you remember, for those who maybe do not remember, or sorry if I am just talking too much, but this 16-inch is the same size like 15-inch was, but we have bigger screen inside. And if we will get in 13-inch body, 14-inch screen, I will be happy to get that, and yeah, most likely I will upgrade. Resale value for laptops is fine. Currently I can sell this 16-inch for 2/3 of the price, so that's about okay. And if 14-inch MacBook Pro will be released in about a year, most likely I will upgrade. How much times I need to become junior iOS developer? That's a really hard question, but I will say from 6 to 9 months. But that really depends. Do you have any programming experience or not? For example, my friend who is seasoned developer, he with zero knowledge before, he built iOS application and published it in the App Store in 2 weeks. But he's developer already, he knows very well how to work with development tools, I don't know, how for loops works and so on, all the basic stuff. So one more language is not big problem for a guy like he. For absolute beginner, I will say 6 months to 9 months, and you can learn how to code enough to be junior developer. So what else questions do we have? Worth discussing? How you read about leak of 99 core GPU? No. Didn't read yet, but I heard some rumors that more powerful chips will come, and of course they will come sooner or later. Which languages I am using for development? Swift, mostly Swift. Most of my time I'm spending in Swift because I'm iOS only developer, and I learned a few languages before, but using Swift only. What is your main programming language? That's about the same. Which is the best beer? Good question, Andy. Tervetes beer is very well good. I like it. And Labietis Brewery in Latvia. If you are coming to Latvia, check out Labietis Brewery. That is really nice place, and yeah, highly recommend. Okay, yeah, Jordan, about a monitor arm. I'm using for my 49-inch. I'm using standard monitor stand. What comes with Dell, and this stand is standing on the desk shelf from GrooveMade, and I really like this desk shelf because it allows to keep the desk a little bit more organized and less messy. But I would like to get arm for this monitor, but I tried to search one in the Amazon and I didn't found anything in Europe, and I don't know what happens in Amazon US. Maybe there is something, but import and delivery will be very pricey, so most likely I will not buy from there. Yeah, but I would like to get monitor arm for this monitor because that will make the desk a little bit more clean. Question about my GitHub profile. My GitHub profile is just Aivars. And you can follow me, and but I don't have anything fancy on GitHub because most of the projects are closed projects that are for my customers, or those are my own applications which are not publicly available. But yeah, there are some test projects which you maybe would like to take a look or something like that. Do you know any open Slack communities? Yes, there is open Slack community which is named let me open Slack. Which is named Slack something. iOS developers. Yeah, I will copy that in chat. Here it is. iOS developers Slack.com. That is quite active Slack community. There are good and bad things in that. If there are too many members in Slack, it is hard to follow discussions and so on. I'm not very often in that Slack group, but sometimes I open it. Yeah, and if we are talking about GitHub, let me open my profile as well. That is just Aivars. But in that GitHub there is nothing very, I don't know, interesting or something special that I am really proud to share. Just a regular GitHub profile of a busy developer who contributes usually for closed repositories. Hi Amir, greetings from Iran from you, nice. No, I'm not writing backend. In those rare cases when I am using backend, I am using Firebase, and that's it. And usually we have backend development teams on iOS projects, and those are working on backend. Okay, maybe we'll see if we will have a few more questions, but we are already on our close to our planned hour for stream, and I will close the stream in about 5-10 minutes. We already got very brief look on this new laptop, new and shiny toy. I will run through the tests on the weekend to see how it works for production projects, and then I will have let's say good opinion how good and reliable it is for day-to-day work, and I will create video about that to let you know what I think about it. And yeah, also I will run tests to see how it competes with this Hackintosh. If you have any specific questions what you would like to see covered in that video, let me know about them. You can write it down in the comment section for this video. I will leave this video on the channel and you can comment on it later if you have any questions which you would like to see answered, and I will try to do my best to include that in the next week's video. Yeah, there is question about Hackintosh for iOS development. In today's economy, actually there is not so much reasons anymore to build Hackintosh for iOS development only. I build, you can check my 2 videos about Hackintosh on my channel. One is why I build Hackintosh, those reasons are still actual, and how I build Hackintosh. Maybe that is interesting for you as well. But from why reasons, one of the reasons was price. But currently price is very interesting with Apple silicon chips. Price versus power, what you get is nice and interesting, because if we are comparing this 16-inch MacBook Pro, it is base model, it costs about close to 3,000, and this Hackintosh costs about 1,700 euros, but it is way more powerful than this 16-inch MacBook Pro. But this 13-inch MacBook Pro is about in the same price like that Hackintosh, but I guess that it will be about the same power as well. So why to do that? Why to build Hackintosh in that case? Probably no. Especially if you are looking on price and power on Mac Mini with M1, there is no reason to build Hackintosh today anymore. For those rare cases when you need a lot of hard drives, I don't know, some specific video cards, and any other, I don't know, possibility to boot Windows and Linux as well, then yes, maybe there is reason, but only for iOS development I don't think it is reasonable today to build Hackintosh from scratch. I will keep my Hackintosh around, but we'll see. Maybe that will become gaming PC only. By the way, tomorrow Cyberpunk 2007's Cyberpunk game is releasing. I am looking forward to get my hands on that and play a little bit that as well. Okay, do we have any questions? Do you do developer designer collaborations? No, at the moment currently I'm quite busy with ongoing projects. This YouTube channel, my Instagram, basically I don't have quite a lot of time to do something else. Yeah, Rodrigo, good question. Does it come with charger brick? Yes, we still have charger brick, at least for MacBooks. There is not the same situation like we have with iPhones. Yeah, with Hackintosh it's always tricky. Amir is writing that there is problems with Hackintosh sometimes. I don't know, that really depends on hardware, what you will put together, on configuration and many other details as well. I am using this Hackintosh for, I don't know, few months, and so far I didn't saw a single problem using it. Everything works perfectly fine, exactly the same like on 16-inch. But of course, my application set may be different than your application set, and something may not work for you. And it's always less not so risky choice, and currently not expensive anymore as well, to go with MacBook and do not care about Hackintoshes at all. Yeah, Adventure Life. Question, новые наушники от Яблока. Question about Apple headphones. I have this headphone set that is Sony headphones. When I bought those, I was thinking that those are kind of expensive, but after I saw prices on Apple headphones, price already seems reasonable for those headphones, and this is MX4, or how those headphones are named. Those are really good, and I like it, and I will stick with them, and I'm not planning to spend 600 euros on headphones for nothing, because I already have one pair and this should work for a few years. But generally, I don't know, I like them. This design is questionable, but I don't know, that Apple, they are that design thinking company, so I guess they know what they are doing. But a little bit too pricey for me. What iPhone do I use? I have iPhone 12 Max, iPhone 12 Pro Max, yeah, that name, biggest one, and because I got biggest one because a little bit better camera, and this overhead shot is from iPhone. That top camera is iPhone camera. Works quite nice. Yeah, solid state, yeah, is keeping Hackintosh sometimes painful. I do not see problems with Hackintosh, but I used Hackintosh as, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. Then that was huge pain. In what way I use Windows PC? For gaming only for games, for nothing else. Yeah. Okay, so we are running out of questions and running out of time. Hope this was interesting and funny. Before going to sleep, I will try to work from this new MacBook Pro tomorrow. We'll see what kind of experience I will have. If you are interested to follow for day-to-day updates, I have Instagram channel as well. Most likely I will cover something about this machine on Instagram as well, so if you like to see some daily updates, follow me there, or on Twitter as well. I am basically almost everywhere, Aivars Meijers, so you can find me easily. That's about it. Yeah, and if you have questions, what you would like to see answered about new MacBook Pro, feel free to write those questions in the comments below this video, and I will try to cover as much as possible in the upcoming videos. I'm planning at least one more video, at least not one more, I didn't create a single one about this new MacBook Pro. I'm planning at least one video to compare work on projects on 16-inch MacBook Pro versus 13-inch MacBook Pro with M1 chip and that Hackintosh, which have i9 chip and 32 gigabytes of RAM. So on paper, that Hackintosh should be most powerful, but I think that this M1 chip will kill that Hackintosh on Xcode projects. Yeah. Yeah, and question what I will use for day-to-day work, Hack or M1. We'll see after tests. I assume that MacBook Pro will become my daily driver for development. Most likely video editing will stay on Hackintosh. For streams, it is way more handy, and of course for rare Windows gaming what I'm doing. Most likely I will play Cyberpunk on this weekend, so then I will stream that as well, but not on YouTube. YouTube it's more for iOS and development stuff, so that will be on Twitch. Okay, thank you guys for coming on the stream. Have a nice evening for those who are in about the same time zone like I am, or yeah, see you on the next one. Bye.